Will Peter Pan Live be a smash hit for NBC? See, I think it's going to be because it's got that whole live factor going on. Is something going to go wrong? Or are they going to bump into things when they're flying? It sounds scary.
Now, here are the two best reasons I think this will be a hit. Producers Craig Zadan and Neil Marin. You know their work on Chicago, Hairspray, Footloose. Their productions have won every award imaginable. So here's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know how they did it. In tonight's Big Picture, we're revealing the men behind the musicals.
I'm flying.
Let's face it, people are going to tune in to hope that something goes wrong because that's the excitement and the energy.
Craig and Neil know that mistakes were just one reason why 18.5 million tuned in to see Carrie Underwood in last year's The Sound of Music live.
Carrie almost tripped down the mountain at the beginning of the show.
These two have been a powerhouse team for more than 30 years. Their productions have won 6 Oscars, 5 Golden Globes, and 13 Emmys. And both are loving their newest leading lady. What about Allison as Peter Pan?
She's fearless when it comes to doing this live presentation, and there literally is no safety net. And that's the joy, the thrill, the fear, the wonder of doing live TV.
The secret to their success? Casting big movie stars like Bette Midler, Renee Zellweger, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and John Travolta in musicals, bringing Broadway to the screen so more people can enjoy it. They did this.
Good morning, Baltimore.
And this.
Impossible.
This made Oscar history.
And all that jazz.
It was the first time that a movie musical had won Best Picture in 34 years.
And they did this. But in the 1984 version of Footloose, Craig didn't originally cast Kevin Bacon.
We cast Tom Cruise.
Are you kidding?
He had just finished a movie called Risky Business, and his schedule conflicted with the Footloose schedule. To make a long story short, he couldn't do the movie.
Are you serious right now?
Well, even Neil and I had dinner with Tom a couple of years ago, and he said, my one regret is that I didn't get to do Footloose.
Whitney said working with them was one of her greatest experiences.
And it was about a year before she passed away, and all she could talk about was one of the greatest joys of her life was making Cinderella for the kids.
And for the third year in a row, they're producing the Oscars with first-time host Neil Patrick Harris, which airs Sunday, February 22nd on ABC. I can't even wait to see what you come up with.
The only thing we can say is that Neil has an incredible bag of tricks in terms of his talents.
This is his year. I mean, you've got a host who is like at the top of his game.
He is the most versatile performer. And let's just say that we want to use all of his talents.
Okay.
Oh, I feel some singing and dancing coming on.
Musical numbers galore. It's going to be fantastic.
It'll be great. All right.